Welcome back to another episode of GAMER-0. I'm your host, T Hill. So, hope you guys enjoy episode 35. I have some good stuff for you and some good shout outs. Just want to, start off with giving some love to people who show me love through messages and being very vocal and being very supportive of my channel and the content I provide. So, let's get it in. For YouTube users and viewers who watch my stuff, I have to give a major shout out to, and I wrote it down both ways so that way I'm less likely to hose it up. It's XDGen HD or DGen I cannot say how much I really from the bottom of my heart appreciate what you're doing for me. It means a lot to me, and I had to give you a shout out and let everyone know to go check you out. You can go check out the hotspot on my YouTube page. Go down there and click on his channel, check him out. Cool guy. He's been super supportive of me, and I have to give you a thank you. So next up is Iron Fusion for your comment in Pick and Pick. My whole point of doing those kind of videos, and what I mean pick and pick, is picture in picture. I want you guys to see my experience when I'm playing a game, so that way if you're on the fence about a title, you get my narrative, you can see my reactions, how much enjoyed, or if I get afraid. And I try to do this one time through, so that way I can get like the raw experience, but sometimes, technical issues, you can't always do that. But I do try to do that. Also, you touched on sending me a message about a video game rapper that you wanted me to try to promote. I'm all about that. Shoot me a link if you could with some of his content. I'll review it, and I'm sure I'll enjoy it because I'm very open-minded and I like lots of different stuff, and I'm a fan of hip-hop gamer, so I'm pretty sure I'll love it. Shoot that to me, and what I'll do is I'll go to my boy hip-hop gamer and let him know the deal. If he's interested, we'll make something happen. I can't make any promises though. Hip-hop is super busy. So next up, RPG Dark Lord. I have to just say, you make a valid point. It could be that YouTube is looking at me as a partner, so that's why they're sending me those things about the messages and blocking the audio, because they're trying to protect me from me ruining my opportunity as becoming a partner. If that's the case, I understand, and I'll figure something out for my intro, because if you guys don't know, check out my older episodes. I have a really cool intro I worked on. And the music for Disturbed that I had really played well. If you check out my older stuff, you can actually see the song that I put. So next up is the Crazy Fruit Bat. So what I want to say to your message the comment you left, I'm an optimistic gamer, and I really like DC Universe Online. The whole $15, you say it's not worth it. I personally, for the type of gamer I am, I would have to disagree. At least for what I'm looking for in a title. I love the combat. I love how you can go anywhere, do anything. You can customize the character however you want. I mean, there's within some limitations, but it's a brand new MMO. All of them come out. They're nothing like they are 10 years from now. So it's a really strong title for where it's at right now. And the promise, and actually I'll cut it right there, because I got a topic here that touches on it to more extent, and I'd rather elaborate it when I get to it, which is coming up right now. In a sec. So there's a group of supporters of my content that I really not neglect. I totally spaced on giving them their love, and those are the folks over at N4G who have been really supportive of what I'm doing, and helping me grow as well. So I had to give them a shout out. So let's kick those off. NYC Gamer, Neck Bear, N4 PS3G, Coolie Bear, DK Blackhawk 50, and SSJ2 Gohan 83. You guys are always super supportive of me, always dropping really constructive criticism and helping me grow. And fix my chain, it's irritating me. Helping me grow as a content provider, a lightweight journalist, and just keeping me motivated. It keeps me hungry when I get support from every one of you guys. And I have to give love where it's deserved. So that's all I've got out for the shout outs. If you want a shout out, just be vocal with me. Leave me messages, leave comments. tell your friends about me, tell other viewers, other people to come check out my stuff. It's that kind of stuff, it's gonna make your name's gonna keep popping up, and I'm gonna be like, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I get lots and lots of emails, and the ones I get, the more frequent I see your name, I'm gonna give you love. I gotta put you up here. I gotta do it. So if you want to shout out, just let me know, and I'll put you up there. So what do I've got? This is the meat of the episode, which is Today in Gaming. So let's kick it off. DC Universe Online, the monthly updates. They've been calling them patches, but they really elaborated what they are today, and that is pretty much they are the extent of what we normally console gamers think of as DLC. But you're paying for it. You're $15 a month. Pays for lots of different things. Pays for maintenance, upkeep of the servers, the infrastructure, and of all the new content. So that to me is a selling. It adds on to the longevity of the game. You already pay for DLC in games. If you're a console owner, you're very familiar with it. Some of you don't like it. Some of you really like it. For me, I love post-production support. So anything that adds to the longevity of a game that I really, really love and is fan-driven, not the content is driven from the fans wanting more and not from the developer and publisher trying to get more money out of us. If they can produce content that we want and they're doing it regularly, I'm all about giving them money because, I'm getting more and more out of my game. Stuff that, you pay for your game normally, you pay for it and that's all you get. And then 2 years later you get another game. But if they're going to keep me going until they release their next big title, I'm cool. It's worth the investment for me. So the next piece of that is DC Universe Online. They're already talking about a new alert for the Smallville alert, which is pretty much Lex Luthor is taking some exobytes and he's converting the citizens of Smallville into Doomsdays. And at the end of the alert, you end up going up against Doomsday with either the JLA or the League of Supervillains or whatever. So either whatever, if you're a superhero or a villain, that respective team will be assisting you in the fight because no random person should fight Doomsday by himself, unless you're Superman. So that's what I've got. Go check that out. Just to let you guys know, every one of these topics I'm going to touch on, thanks to the suggestion of a subscriber, I'll be putting all the links in the description, so check that stuff out, alright? So, next thing I have up is GeoHot on Attack of the Show. If you don't know who that is, that's George Holtz. He hacked the iPhone, unless you've been living under a rock. He's been attempting to hack the PS3. He succeeded along with the folks from Bell Overflow, another hacking team. And he disseminated the PS3 master key or whatever, the root key that allows you to pretty much run any code on the console. He was on Attack of the Show today, and I want to know what you guys think because he rubbed me the wrong way. He just seemed really cocky, really full of himself, and he was really trying to egg Sony on. And this is a multi-billion-dollar company, and I think because of what happened with Apple, he feels like, he's untouchable. And, it's the moment you act like that is when, the Lord above brings you back down to earth. Your big head gets popped and there you go. So let me know what you think. Go check out the video and tell me if the guy just seems like a pompous, just stuck up dude. He's really kind of cocky and just let me know what you think. So next thing up, Daigo. Daigo and Ryu, if you don't know who Daigo is, he is typically known as the Beast of Street Fighter. Just dominates the tournament circuits left and right. Gets his own controllers, the fighting sticks made for Street Fighter. He's just a monster. But apparently, him and the character of choice forever in the day, Ryu, are splitting up. He feels that apparently the Hadouken characters are becoming less potent and he wants to go switch things up. I guess he feels it's time to switch things up. So kudos to him. Do you think it's going to be a successful move for him or not? What else do we got up here? SOE hints at EverQuest 3 coming to the PS3. So this is more of a speculative article that I found, and it really just says because the developers of DC Universe Online and the agency, because you know that it's SOE and they're working on both those titles, because they're so happy with it, the author goes to speculate, because they said we can't comment on it, because you know that's like the typical answer, that means that there's a potential there for Everquest 3 to drop on the PS3. I think it's very likely because, you know, Sony's really stepping up their game to get MMOs on consoles. It's a huge market, and I'm sure they want to tap into it. So what else? Is that a good idea? Do you think you like that idea happening? What else do we got? Portal 2 to have PC PS3 Co-Op. You know, if you don't know what that means, what it means is a PC gamer and a PS3 gamer can play with each other or against each other. And there's always been that debate back and forth. Is a PC gamer just going to dominate a PS3 gamer? I don't know. I personally think it is all about skill set. If you're really, really insanely good on a console, you may be able to dominate a PC gamer. And it could be vice versa. A PC gamer may just be able to dominate a PS3 gamer. We won't know. But what do you think? Do you think there's going to be an unfair advantage to either side? What else do we got? So, last thing I've got for today, and this is a juicy one. THQ didn't sign West and Zampella, the creators of the Call of Duty franchise, because they wanted to retain the IP rights of any new game they create. You know, I read the article. There doesn't seem to be any bad blood between the parties. It's just mainly that, you know, they're all about creating creative content and giving their developers all the freedom, but they want to own the content. And you know, the creators of Call of Duty, after the whole spill and issue that they're going through right now with Activision, they want to own their stuff, and rightfully so. So, do you think it was a good move for them to, you know, go with the EA Partners program and keep ownership of their content, or should they have found what may have been a better creative position over at THQ? I want to know what you guys think. So those are all the big juicy stuff for today in gaming. The only other thing I have is, you know, what's coming up. What am I doing next week? Little Big Planet 2 is dropping Tuesday, along with Mass Effect 2. But the big thing for me on Tuesday is Final Fantasy 13's event. Finally, this is happening. We're gonna get some new stuff, some new info, some new video. Hopefully, it happens. And when that happens, I'll be having the video up here with some commentary on it. I'm super excited for that. Well, that comes to the end episode 35. You know, as always, leave your comments, send me messages, let me know what you think. I'm always willing to change, improve, and work on my setup and the content I give you guys. As always, I have to give my support out to Hip Hop Gamer, Night Gen, S-Hop. You know, I have to say thank you. Another one, you know, is XD Gen HD or DGen X. I have to give, you know, some shout outs to you guys and some support because I really appreciate what you do. So that's it for episode 35. I'm your host T Hill. I'm out. Peace.